Good afternoon, everyone. If you could just please give me some moment. I'm trying to admit everyone into the Zoom and then we will start. Thank you. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Just to thank you for taking your time out to just attend our first ever a showcase of women entrepreneurs. It is really an exciting time because I have so much interest in rural entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship as a whole. And to have this time where we gather and have sit around as women and just share our experiences and learn from others. I see that as amazing, and I'm hoping that you will take a lot from these sessions and you will be able to take some lessons that you can apply to your own business. And if you have been thinking about a business, if you've had a business idea that you were not sure, do I want to take this or not? Hopefully you will leave these sessions very encouraged, and that you will be able to go back home, or rather, once you step back after this whole session, then you'll be able to say, okay, this is what I've learned, and be encouraged to really start. They always say that the conditions don't have to be perfect for you to start, so you must just start. So it's a concept of minimum viable product. If you have it, you're more than welcome. You can build as you come along. No one is perfect, but we can, when we gather enough courage and really start, then we can achieve greater things. And the idea is that re dira yang gore bašwa ba kgone go nna le ditiro, re dira yang gore re kgone go thusa bao ba sa kgone go bona ditiro mo country ya rona. And as small businesses, never underestimate the potential that you have. We are the future for our country. As we know, the unemployment rate is sitting at 40% in South Africa, and there's a lot of people that are relying on social grants, and it really shouldn't be like that. It really can't be normal. And as we are about to present our first ever speaker, this is our first ever session, and we're going to have many more of these kind of sessions. We're going to present to you a woman who's decided to take charge and really make something out of her life, and make sure that she follow her passion. And we hope, wishing her great success, that many years to come, she will look back and realize how much she has achieved. And in this time, I just want you to ponder on this question: how to create sustainable jobs through small businesses, right? We really encourage you as participants in our session to, during this session, post your questions on the chat so that we can attend to them at the end of the session. So hold on to your question. I know it's nice to be interactive during the session, but I think if we allow our speaker to share on her knowledge and experience, then we can at the end be able to pose our questions. If you pose them as the session go along, then I'll be able to look at the chat at the end of the session and be able to ask questions on your behalf. So now it really gives me a great pleasure to introduce Mrs. Tshepi Nkadimang. She was brought up in Katu by her two parents. She currently stays in Kuruman, and she's the founder of Smooch by Luen. I'm sure when she show on the screen, when she starts saying something, you will see how beautiful her lips look. It's the highlight of it. And you can see that my lips are looking very shady, but I promise I'll catch up now that we have this relationship with her. I'll be able to get mine, and next time you see me, hopefully my lips will be looking as gorgeous as her lips. Tshepi, I'm gonna hand over to you to greet the audience and just say a few words before we continue. You can unmute yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Tshepi Nkadimang, born and bred in Katu, still based in Katu. I've been here all my life, and being in a small town has taught me a lot, but at the same time, there's a whole lot of learning that needs to happen. So yeah, I'm honored to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Tshepi. And as we kickstart this sharing session, I would just like to share about the kind of business that you're in and how your journey has been like.
I'm in the business of selling my own brand lipstick. The brand was established on the 19th of November 2020. So it's been quite a journey. It's been very interesting. It's been challenging. It's been all sort of exciting, and the bad. I've experienced enough, my fair share of the bad, and also my fair share of the good news. But so far, I don't want to lie, I'm enjoying the journey. It has taught me a lot. Thank you.
Thank you so much. What would you say have been your greatest challenges, and how did you overcome them? And I think for me, what's fascinating is when you look at the kind of business that people start around the area, they're quite different from what you decided to venture on. So I think for me, that is just absolutely amazing that you decided that you want to go into something different. It's a manufacturing space. And maybe before I ask, go on to the next question, just tell us about that process. Just a little bit of what you've had to go through to bring this business to life, this product you're smooshed by UN.
I first started by looking for manufacturing, cosmetics manufacturing companies around in South Africa, and I think I had to travel about 5 times for me to be able to realize that we do manufacture cosmetics in South Africa, but it's too much red tape that they have for beginners. You need to have a lot of capital. You need to be experienced already. So I came with zero experience, and I came in with very little capital. So I asked around. I did a lot of research. I traveled a lot. And after asking around a few people, not a few, quite a lot of people, and that's when I found out that it's quite easier if you work with outside, with overseas companies. That's when you can actually find a company that can help you manufacture lower MOQ. MOQ meaning minimum order quantity. So I'm working with an international company so that I can manufacture with the capital that I have. But for the future, I'm planning to manufacture the products myself. But for now, there's a lot of research that I had to do so that I can at least have a product in my hand. So for now, I'm working with an international company, but hopefully before the end of 2022, I'll be manufacturing lipsticks at the back of my yard if I don't have my own, what do we call it? What do we call it?
So
The manufacturing,
infrastructure. Yeah.
yes, yes. Thank
Your
you.
building, your equipment, and other things.
Yes.
Okay. We wish you all the best. I'm hoping that, I mean, you've done a lot already. So I do have faith in you that you can pull the strings yet again to make that happen.
Most definitely it's going to happen.
Yeah. And I think, how have you found networking in the international space though? I think the fact that you're working with an international company is quite interesting. Often we look within the country and we're like, where can I go? We don't quite think beyond the borders.
Ever since I started doing business at the early stage of my entrepreneurial stage, I learned to do business with the outside people because there are a lot of opportunities outside our country. So at first I started selling hair, and I was just buying hair in South Africa. And at a later stage, I noticed that if you buy hair outside the country, there's a huge possibility that you might find a better quality and at a lower price. So with that, I learned that even with cosmetics, with clothing, with everything, you just need to be patient and you need to do thorough research. So also with the lipstick, I didn't just find the cosmetics manufacturing company. I had to order 5 different samples from different companies because I knew exactly what is it that I want. I wanted a lipstick that doesn't smudge. I wanted a lipstick that has color. I want the color to stay and that doesn't dry your lips. So I made sure. So I had to order about 5 lipsticks. And on the 5th one, that's when I found what I was looking for. So what you need to do is you need to be patient. You need to be like
Yeah,
it doesn't mean that when you found a manufacturer that's the right one. You might find one on the second manufacturer that you tried, and you might also find one on the 10th manufacturer that you tried, but you must know that you have to know exactly what is it that you want. So I was lucky enough to find it on the 5th one, because I believe that it could have been a long journey, and the pricing is also, it works perfectly for me. So it takes time. You just need to be patient, and you need to know exactly what is it that you want. So for now, I'm happy, but I'm also thinking that I can improve the texture, the quality of the lipsticks. So I'm still working on that, but for now, I'm very happy with what I have.
that is absolutely amazing. And I like that you said moisturizing. I often find that I end up not using lipsticks and lip glosses because the moisturizing effect is not there. And I'm sure a lot of ladies on the court can identify with that as well. So we appreciate that we're looking for the best quality that we can be able to enjoy our colorful lips. You've said a lot already, and I just would like you to think of more challenges that you have encountered. A lot of them have come through from what you shared with us. Just anything else that you'd like to share from the challenges that you experienced.
It's been 5 years since I've been in this entrepreneurship journey of mine. So I managed to gather clients that are loyal. I built a very great client base. So now the challenge is the capital. So I started the lipstick brand, and then it did better than I expected that it would. So now my main challenge is capital, but I managed to secure a grant from a company around here that's assisting women with their businesses. So hopefully in the next 2 months, everything will be back on track. So my main challenge has been the capital. But other than that, since I took my time with the lipstick and everything, most of my clients are happy. Obviously, it's not everybody who's going to love what you do, but the focus, you need to focus more on those that are happy with what is it that you're offering them. And with time, with more money, you can start improving your quality, so that at least it can suit most of the people. So the challenges for me has been the capital, but I'm sorting that out. So hopefully soon enough that won't even be a challenge for me. As I was saying earlier on, I tried my best to find the best formula. That's why I had to get to the fifth sample of the lipstick, is to avoid a lot of people saying that it's drying me out, it's cracking, it's yes, there will be people that are going to be allergic, because we are not all built the same. But I made sure that I use the lipstick on different people, so that at least I know that it meets the standards of most of our clients.
That's great, Tshepi. Thank you so much for that. What would you say has been your greatest success so far? And share on some of your take homes from building this brand.
My greatest success, at first I thought that it's the brand on its own, but it's thinking out of the box. You don't have to. They say that dream big. I don't know, think big, but dream big. So what I did was I went to the route of having distributors. Is that I have people who want to resell the brand. And I don't want to lie, that has been a huge success. Every day I have somebody approaching me, whether it's via social media or it's in person, telling me that they want to distribute the brand. And it even when I'm having the most difficult day, it just is one of those things that awakens me and shows me that what you're doing is good. You're on the right path. So every time when somebody new comes and they approach me and they tell me that they want to distribute the brand, there's nobody who wants to sell something that's not selling. So every time when somebody comes and they approach me, it gives me joy. It gives me that excitement that I'm on the right path. So what I want to tell our young people is that they really need to think out of the box. It's not that when you're selling, you just have to sell, but you need to think of other ways of making money, because at the end of the day, we need to leave a legacy for our kids. We need to make money. We need to feed our little ones. We also need to feed ourselves. So think out of the box. Think small but dream big, and that has always been my go-to motivation, I'll say. And I don't want to lie, it works so much for me.
Thank you so much, Tshepi. There, ladies, you have it. Think outside the box, think small, but dream big. And I guess when you say think small, what comes to mind is have a phased approach. It's when we're thinking small, it doesn't mean that we'll always be here, even though we have these big dreams. It doesn't mean that we'll never take action on them. It'll just say it's start, have your minimal viable product, start. So you're testing your market and your business system as you go along and scaling up from there. That is fantastic. Thank you so much, Tshepi. And let's talk about compliance in the beauty industry. Probably somebody is sitting out there thinking they want to start to have a cosmetic product as well, but they're not sure how a regulatory landscape looks like in the cosmetic industry, but also as regulatory for small businesses. We need to be compliant to many regulatory bodies in the country. Yeah, whether it's SARS, whether it's CIPC, whether it's sector-specific compliance. Can you talk about some of the things that comes to mind when it comes to compliance as a business and then as a cosmetic business?
There's always people approaching me since I've been in business for quite some time. There's always been people approaching me, telling me that I want to sell something or I want to start a certain business, but my business is not registered. It's not about registering the business. What you need to do, the thing is, a lot of us think that you can only do business once you're registered. It's important to register your business, but then you need to know if you're going to have the passion for it, if you're going to want to do it, because a lot of us think that once you start doing business, the money starts rolling in. And the sad part about it is that the money is always the last one to come to the party. So you need to start your business, you need to run it, you need to do it first, so that you can be accurate that this is what you want to do. And then from there, it's even easier for you to register for CIPC, the SARS and everything, because you know exactly where it is that you're standing. So what I want to advise the young people is that start with what you have. Start small. Start selling anything. You can sell cigarettes, you can sell eggs, you can sell a loaf of bread, but start selling so that you can know if your passion lies there. And then afterwards, make sure that you are compliant. Because most of all, when you apply for grant or funding, they're going to need your CIPC. They're going to tell you what is it that they require for you to be registered on. And that's when I started, because I've been doing business for 5 years and I only registered my business 2020. Yes, 2020, the end of 2020, that's when I registered my business, and that's when I started applying for funding, because I wanted to start to get into in the hang of having a business, because most of us, we do it as a hobby. We don't do it as something that feeds you. So now I've been doing it for something that feeds me for a while, but I started registering in 2020. And now with the cosmetics, I'm working with a company that has all the compliance already, but it's an international compliance. I haven't started yet with the national compliance because usually that's required when I want to go into the retail business. So because I'm working with distributors only for now, I'm only going to start registering for compliance, anything that I need to comply with, only when I start going into the retail industry. So compliance is needed, but with what you have, you can start with what you have. And then if you need to upgrade, go into the retail industry, and you need to check. But if you're already working with a cosmetics industry, then you can always check on their website or check wherever, just to check if the cosmetics they're using the right ingredients and everything. And then once that is done, and you can also, it's also best to check if with your clients, if the ingredients, a lot of clients are not allergic to the ingredients. It also assists you a lot. So as time goes, you can start registering with different companies to be compliant, but that does not stop you from starting with what you want to do.
You're absolutely correct. I think your story reminds me of what we always hear about. Start in the kitchen. I started in the garage. So you seem to have followed the same narrative, and here you are today. And yes, I like that you check the compliance from the people that are supplying with products. You ensure that they are compliant, because if anything goes wrong, definitely locally they will come after you. And then earlier on, you spoke about red tapes, and you have experienced them personally. What do you think government could do better to eliminate the red tape?
In my experience, I grew up in a small town called Katu. So Katu is a place of mining. So the main focus is engineering and everything that has to do with the mine. So it's a bit difficult when you come to a company that's dealing with such, and then you tell them that you're selling lipsticks. They don't give you the attention. They don't have space for you in their market. So for me, it's been quite a challenge. Like I said, I've got a grant that's been approved only early this year in January. So it's been quite a challenge. It's a huge challenge when you have to go to the people that you are relying on to help you grow your business, especially with funding, because that's what a lot of us need. Because we do a lot of research, we get samples and everything, and at the end of the day, what you need now is the capital for you to start your production, or to make the production grow bigger. So what you can do, what I can advise you to do is that just keep pushing with the little that you have. Just keep pushing, just keep selling, sell as much as you can. You will never know who you can meet one day, and then they'll just decide that this is what I've been looking for all along and I want to invest in. So I've just been selling and selling and selling. Even now, there are still challenges that I'm looking at. Like, for example, finding space to open my own shop. It's not as easy, especially if it's a cosmetics shop from a town that's too focused on engineering. But I still believe that it's gonna happen. Every time, everything has its own time. So what I want to advise you is that it doesn't matter. A no doesn't mean it's not a no. It's just not yet, but yes, we're going to do it, but not yet. It might not be from the same company. It might be from another company. But what I want to say is that red tape, yes, they are there, but they are not there to say no. So anything that you're having challenges with, it's just there to teach you on how to do things better or on how to approach things in a better manner. So yes, red tapes are there, but they're not there to say that you can't do it.
I just want to just interrupt and say, I hope you have some lipsticks. I saw our audience wants to see the lipsticks. Yes, please just quickly describe, because I know if I'm correct, you have two types. Just take a few seconds to describe exactly what you have.
It's not two types. It's actually liquid matte lipsticks. For now, I only have lipsticks, but from the name smooch means to kiss. So I'll be working with lip product. For now, we only have liquid matte lipsticks. We have 18 beautiful colors, and
Okay.
we are going to get glosses, something for the blisters, solid lipsticks, your lip balm, your lip gloss. It's just that we're still new in the industry, but we're doing more and more research on what is it that we can always introduce. So we are just going to be working with, for now, I'm working with lip product. Anything that's a lip product, we'll be working with that in the future.
Awesome. That is absolutely amazing. You heard it, ladies. More is still coming. And you've seen the lipsticks yourself. So you can't say they don't exist. You have seen them. I just would like us to break and take a few questions.
Sorry.
It's getting dark. It's okay.
Yes.
I want us to break and take a few questions. But before we do that, do you have a mentor? And why did you feel you needed a mentor if you have one?
For now, I have a business mentor, but not a mentor in the cosmetic manufacturing company, but I have people that I look up to. So I don't have a mentor yet. I'm still looking for a mentor. And I think the cosmetic industry is quite a busy industry. So I'm patient enough to say that one day I'll get a mentor who won't mind giving me their attention. But for now, I don't really have a mentor. Yes, but I have people that I look up to.
Okay. I would just want to look quickly and see if we have any questions. I think I saw some coming through. Yeah, Tisoto says he's excited about this webinar, and for me, you've maintained that excitement. If he's still not excited, I don't know what to say to him. Tebello is saying, well done, Tshepi, that is inspiring. Someone doesn't really have, she uses Galaxy S20, she doesn't have a name. She says, hi everyone, proud of you, Tshepi. My question to you is, what keeps you motivated?
What keeps me motivated is the future. I don't want to lie. There are so many things that discourages me to just stop and give up. But always there's something that's annoying. You can do it. And even the clients, I don't want to lie, I have the best clients ever. And in this business, it's very challenging. It's extremely challenging to such a way that one day, like today, you want to give up, but tomorrow you're just excited and you want to keep going. So what keeps me motivated is it's my clients. Sometimes they just wake up and say, your brand is just the best. I'm so proud of you. And such things, they just show me that I'm on the right path, I'm doing well, I'm doing good. And it's also, it's always the people that you don't know. They just out of the blue, 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a sad day, and then they just come and they say you're doing a very wonderful job. It's fulfilling. It's a very fulfilling feeling.
That's amazing. Don't we just love our clients? People who appreciate us and our products. Tebello again says, I love the tenacity of researching for your product and knowing what you want. Blessings, my sister.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I just saw another message from our Galaxy S20. It's Ditulofedzo Bennett.
Hi,
yeah, and she's also saying you are really doing the most. Wow. Tebello is then asking, where can we find you and your business? Do you also market on social media?
Yes, I'm on Instagram, smooch_by_Lu_in. It's my Instagram handle. And on Facebook, it's smooch_by_Lu_n. And then on my WhatsApp, that's where, but I used to be very active on WhatsApp, but now too many people are texting me. But you can always text, maybe it's your lucky day, I'll respond on time, and it's 0733-955-888. You can always text me on that, and I try my best to reply to my clients. And hopefully in the next month or two, I'll have a PA who will always be on time, who will always respond to clients. It's just that for now, I'm at a stage where I'm growing, but it's a growing stage, the growth stage. So I'm hoping I'll have a PA ASAP so that they can respond to all my clients, because I believe that my clients are my business. So I need to respond to them on time so that I can service them. I can give them the lipsticks, the colors that they want on time. So yeah, so that's where you can find me. Instagram, it's smooch_by_Lu_n. And then Facebook, smooch_by_Lu_n. And then on my WhatsApp, it's smooch 0733-955-888. That's where you can always find me on my social media.
Can we do this quickly? They're asking me that I put your details on the chat. So let's start with your cell number.
0733-955-888. 888.
Or 888. 073955
0733
or 733
955 888.
Okay. And your Instagram handle?
Smooch
__
by
5. The number 5.
By.
Oh, by.
Underscore
Lu_n.
Lu.
Yeah.
_n.
_n. Okay.
Yes.
So it's smooch by _by_Lu_n.
Yes. Anyway, the Lu is for my second name is Luzay.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. And then on Facebook?
It's smooch_by_Lu_n.
By Lu_n. Okay. I think if they need anything else, they will contact you on your WhatsApp, just in the interest of time. I'm gonna try and go back up and see if I've addressed all the questions. Oh yeah, Kiabetri underscore Dina underscore Tina. She's the one who wanted to see the products.
I don't know if it's going to be visible enough. I need a new phone, guys. I need a new phone.
You'll get there.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the lighting is not so good, but they can WhatsApp you, and then they can actually, when they go on your WhatsApp, because it's a business account, they get to have access to more information.
Yes, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. I reply on all the social media platforms.
Yeah, awesome. Tebelo is saying, as a Black woman entrepreneur, what are some of the challenges that you encountered that sometimes if you were a man, you wouldn't have encountered?
Well, in the cosmetics industry, I don't think there are any, because when it comes to cosmetics, it's not just as women, but it's mainly as women. So I think I ventured into the perfect industry, whereas I have more information, I have more knowledge, I know what is it that I want, because I believe that women we know what is it that we want when we start buying cosmetics, whether it's a foundation, it's a brow pencil, it's a lipstick. You know that you don't want something with lipstick that doesn't smudge. You don't want to be drinking from a glass and then the next thing there's just lipstick all over. And I have a dark brown lipstick and there isn't even one mark. So
I like that.
For me, I already knew that what is it that I want. So there aren't many challenges that challenge me in gender wise. So because I grew up, we all still are mother's lipstick, so I already know what is it that I want. So
yeah,
if you're a woman, I think you already know what is it that you want when you're shopping for cosmetics. So I try to cover those challenges that we all face as women, because there's nothing sexy like drinking from a glass and then it has lipsticks and everything. So as a woman, I try to cover all those things, and I'd like to say I'm happy. I'm very happy with it.
Fantastic. We have Tshepi Nkadimang on the sustainability side. She's asking if your products are environmentally friendly.
Yes, they are environmentally friendly and they are not tested on, they are cruelty free. They are not tested on animals.
That's important. We have Berenia saying, congratulations on your brand. I've seen your lip gloss across social media over the past years, and I'm happy that the brand is growing. So now you know where to get it. You have the contact details.
Yes.
And then we have Irene Celeste saying, keep up, girl. I'm proud of you. We are all out here rooting for you.
Amen. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much.
Kalin Drazi is saying, hi, everyone. Congratulations, my sister.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I don't want to lie, the sisters are showing me so much love. They're just showing me so much love in a way that those days when I don't feel like doing it, when I don't feel like waking up, I don't know what encourages them to just send me something. But every time when I don't feel like working, there's always a sister out there saying, don't give up, just keep pushing. And what I want to say is that I appreciate that a lot, because sometimes you need to hear it from somebody that you don't know, somebody that you've never met, somebody that doesn't even know what is it that you're going through. And I don't want to say, I appreciate that a lot. I humbly appreciate that.
And right, that's what sisterhood is about, right? They often say that women, we have a pull head down syndrome. And I'm glad that you're receiving so much love, because that is how it's supposed to be like. And ladies, let's keep on with that, not only with Tshepi, let's do with everyone. Let's encourage and just that one kind words that can lift someone. Let's do that very often.
Amen. True that.
Tolo saying this is very good initiative for JT businesses. Boipelo, we appreciate this great work. Thank you, Tolo.
Thank you.
So Homoto is saying great work indeed. Indeed, you go girl. We have Kenny saying, well done, Tshepi. I'm proud of you. You are truly an inspiration.
Thank you, Kenny. Is it Kenny Lipman?
I am not sure. She can tell us. She can tell
Okay.
us. Yeah.
Yes, because she also has her own cosmetics brand, and I feel like me and her, we can conquer Kuruman. We can just put Kuruman in the map and just show them that yes, Kuruman might be a small town, but data might come in small packages.
Mm.
Yes.
That's awesome. Let's keep on growing. Let's do this thing.
Amen.
And then we have, I think it's Lerato Kunong. It just shows there the surname. Says, hi everyone. Thank you, Boipelo, for this platform. Big congratulations to Tshepi. My question is just one and quick. I had one. I had you mentioning red tapes. I wanted to check if you have approached SEFA for funding. I'm sorry I have joined the discussion late. Otherwise, wishing you all the best. Thank you for the inspiration. Yes, it is Lerato.
I haven't approached SEFA yet because I have noticed that with a lot of funding companies, they want you to have like to be already out there. So for now, I have approached a few funding companies, but I haven't approached SEFA yet because I feel like I'm not yet at that stage where I'm ready to approach retailers, because for now I only have the liquid matte lipsticks. So I think I'm gonna start approaching other funding companies when I have more products, and I want to approach the retailers where that's when I feel like the SEFA, because I know that SEFA funds with a lot of money. And then I know that I can approach SEFA when I want to go to your Tix, your Discam and all that. So I'm still doing a bit of research on the more products like your lip glosses, something for blisters, your lip balms and stuff. So I haven't approached SEFA yet. I still need to grow a bit before I can approach SEFA. I don't know. I think I've always believed in being ready when I approach different companies, especially for funding. And I think that's why with the one that I got funding with, I got it right the first time, because I feel that I was funding ready then, because there's one company that they're mentoring me, but not in the cosmetic side, but in the business side. And there's one thing that they told us that getting funding at the wrong time can kill your business. So I've also learned that you need to be funding ready for you to apply for funding, because that's what a lot of us Black people do. We apply for funding and then we get the money and then we get too excited and then we don't use it in the business. So I think I've been waiting for me to be funding ready. Then I think I'll be able to approach SEFA. But for now, since you're a woman, I think towards if not June, around the end of the year, you can check out the Katu Gazette. There's always, especially around Women's Month, there's a lot of fundings that they offer. If you check local Gazette papers, you'll definitely find something that will be able to fund different women in their businesses. So I encourage a lot of women to check newspapers and always apply, because now, I think the time is now for us women to just stand up there and start doing things, because the funding that I got, the grant funding that I got, it was specifically for women, and I'm so grateful because the opportunities that they're giving me, it's something that I didn't expect, but I'm so excited, and hopefully I'll be sharing that with you guys in my next meeting or in my next interview. But for now, my lips are sealed.
Awesome. We totally understand. You have there, ladies, keep your eyes on Katu Gazette between June and August. Keep your eyes there so that you can also identify your opportunities. And in the meantime, make sure that you have your story right. Start writing your story. Try and access different funding organizations. Read what kind of questions they ask and start compiling your information so that you can be able to address the things that could be missing from your business, so that when those opportunities come, you are almost funding ready. At least you don't have a lot to work on by the time the opportunities come.
Yes, and if you need to apply for funding, then you need to make sure that you're registered for CIPC, which is only 175. Then you just register your business, and it doesn't even take that long. So in the meantime, you can just register for your business, CIPC, and most of these funding companies, they can always help you with your VAT or your SARS or everything. But as long as your company is registered, and they usually fund companies that are already existing. They don't fund ideas. So just make sure that you start now. Start with what you have. Start with the little that you have, and you'll never know how lucky or when is your day. So for now, start registering and start selling. Just sell anything that you can. Start selling. Just sell, and then you will never know. It might be your lucky day.
I guess also it's an issue of understanding the funding organization's mandate. Understand where in the value chain they fund, so that you can be able to target the right people. Know the kind of businesses they fund, at what stage. Go and do some research, read about the technology readiness level, so that you can have an understanding of what those different stages mean. It will help you very much trying to understand, to identify the right.
Yes, like I said earlier on, a lot of companies in my town, they because it's a mining area, they just focus mostly on the mining side of things. But that doesn't mean that we should give up. Here I am. I got grant funding, and grant funding meaning that I don't have to pay anything back. It's money that's just going to boost my business. But make sure that you are funding ready.
Okay. We are running out of time, and I'm just going to see. Kenny is probably not the Kenny that you're thinking about. It's actually Keiny. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Yeah, I don't like getting people's names wrong. She was asking if you are delivering outside Kuruman or Northern Cape. Kenny, I've put the contact details. You can contact Tshepi and make arrangements. My lipstick is already on the way. So yes, she does deliver outside the Northern Cape.
Yes, I do deliver outside the Northern Cape, and I have different distributors in different towns. So what I'm doing is that I'm giving distributors an opportunity to also gain a bit of profits from my brand. So you can just contact me on my WhatsApp, and then I'll give you numbers of distributors in your area if I do have. And otherwise, who knows, you can be the distributor in your area.
Absolutely. Become a smoosher if you don't find one in your area. Absolutely. Teho is saying, Teho from Kimberley saying, great networking platform. Wonderful to see women in our province breaking barriers. Thank you, Buipelo. Well done, and all of the best in your business endeavors. Thank you so much, Tshepi. Teho. She's saying well done to you, Tshepi. Pinky is saying, Pinky from Potchefstroom is saying, hello everyone. Thank you, Boipelo, for this platform. Quite inspirational. Congratulations, Tshepi. What is the price for the lip gloss?
It's a liquid matte lipstick. It's 160 each. And if you buy 3 or more, courier is free. So if you want to be a distributor, you're going to get each for 100 Rand and you're going to sell it for 160. So which means 60 Rand will be your profit. So if you buy 10, you're going to pay 1,000 Rand plus an extra 100 Rand for courier to your city anywhere in SA. So it's 160 if you buy 1, and then if you buy 3 or more, courier is free. And then if you buy 10, it's 1,000 Rand plus an extra 100 Rand for courier, which is 1,100 Rand. And then we can courier anywhere in SA. We're still working on getting the brand to neighboring countries. And hopefully in my next interview, I'll tell you guys that I have distributors in Lesotho, Botswana, Zambia, Mozambique, and everywhere. But I'm working on it. I feel that Africa needs to experience smooch.
Absolutely. I like that. I like that.
From Kuruman to the world.
I think I knew you because of your shop in Kuruman and your close relations with people in Kuruman. So I just assumed you're from Kuruman. And then now at least I know that you're in Kat. But now the question is, I know you closed your shop the last time we spoke in Kuruman. Now what must happen in Kuruman? When are you coming back and opening a store for the people in Kuruman?
I'm not coming back in Kuruman because I want to give our distributors a chance to sell the brand. My future, my short-term goal plan is that I'm not gonna sell to individuals, and I'm gonna let our distributors sell to individuals. Okay. Because of the unemployment rate, and looking for a job is not easy, and I cannot employ everyone, but I can always help our people to make that extra money. So buying a lipstick for 100 Rand and selling it for 160, I don't want to lie, it's a good return. So I'm focusing a lot on distributors. Maybe before the end of this year, I won't even be selling to those who want to buy 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, and I'll just refer them to the nearest distributors. So I'm following in the footsteps of Avon. I'm following in the footsteps of Inuka, Average Lane, because I've been there, I've sold those products. And if there's one thing that we need to do is that in whatever it is that we do, we need to learn more than anything. So I sold Average Lane, I sold Avon, and I learned so much. And today I have my own Smooch by Luen, and then people are just selling my brand out there, and I'm hoping for more growth. So you can find Smooch by Luen almost anywhere in SA. You just don't have to get it from me. But for now, you can just contact me for different contact details of different distributors.
So everyone can contact you to get the smoocher in the area.
Yes.
Yeah, Kenny has revealed herself. It's Kiki Kineti. We live in Cape Town together.
Hi, Kineti.
Tell your crew about Smooch. I know you have a very nice crew there that can support this, and maybe you can actually become a distributor yourself. We have run out of time. I'm conscious of people's time, and I'm appreciating taking out time, everyone. Tshepi, sharing your experience and your lovely energy and your smile. Your smile is, it's been the latest thing on Facebook, and today it's still on. I like that. Thank you so much, everyone, for connecting with us. This is the first of many of these kind of chats to come. Just keep an eye on my social, on Facebook specifically. I am not like Tshepi yet. I am not good at managing multiple social medias, but I'm trying to grow beyond. I do have an Instagram account but yeah, if you are on those, just keep on checking if I haven't landed. But mostly I will share on WhatsApp and on Facebook. I did have a link where you can, the first link that I shared, where you can register so that you are on my mailing list. Anything that is coming, I can be able to email you. If you, like me, not always on social media, so that we can always come. Really, the aim of this is for women to come together and celebrate each other, learn from each other, and inspire those that have been wanting to start and they like, this entrepreneurship, I'm not understanding it. So thank you everyone for being here with us. We will see you again next Sunday. We will have these chats on Sundays. And as we grow, I'm hoping to bring in the companies that could be relevant to the entrepreneurs, but those, they will have to be during the week. So watch out, let's launch this and be comfortable in the Sundays first. Then we can see how we bring the relevant people that can guide us on how we can get something from them to grow ourselves. Thank you so much, Tshepi. Thank you, everyone. Have a very good week going forward.
Thank you, Ozipilo. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
I think that's a good night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm happy to see the faces as people are logging out. Maybe I haven't been looking at my screen correctly. I'm trying to manage multiple screens here. Oh, more importantly, Tebelo did say Lesotho needs smooch. Lesotho, Tebelo, please get in touch more with us, Tshepi, so that the two of you must talk how we can get this product to Lesotho. If it's not there yet.
As a belief, well, I've been looking for somebody who will help me just venture into Lesotho. Most definitely.
There you have it. Thank you so much, everyone. If I missed your question, please do forgive me. I will try and get the questions to Tshepi if they need a response. But otherwise, I will write to you if it was directed at me. Bye, everyone. Bye, the little babies.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Are you done, Ma?
Yes, I'm done. Yo, guys.
Am I so excited?
No, I'm happy.
We're going to Lesotho.
No, yeah, I'm going to Lesotho, but not now.
Wait.
So me start. Yes, Cynthia, we can help baby now. Mutu, oh.
Tshepi, please go on mute.
Oh, Mawe, don't come out. No, not this one. Hey, can't kill it, guy. Shh.
We can hear you, but I'm ending the meeting now, so you are safe.
Yanu nyarki join pili.